So, year 2 of not having the holidays with my family. Because I am a person who thinks that everyone deserves rights. Rights to their own body, rights to live, love who they want to, rights to eat, all of those things. And my family, some members do not think that. And it's hard. Like every day I see tons of videos of people like, oh, can't wait to get to the holidays with their MAGA relatives and, say all this stuff. And I don't have that because I'm not invited. And not all of my family is MAGA or supporters. But the ones that are not, just try to keep the peace and don't talk about it and say things like, there's nothing you can do about it, so get over it. And I'm not gonna get over it. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not, I can't really get over supporting people who have sex with children.
I think that liberals are the saddest case of human beings inside of the United States of America, honestly. And it's just so hilarious at this point. It used to be sad, it used to be sickening. Now it's hilarious because she's broken. You can tell that she's broken because she let her perspective of what she think makes sense from a political lens affect the relationship that she has with her family. And of course, they're going to try to make it seem like, oh, it's not that big of a deal. I'm good. I'm awesome. But you're sitting here reporting on social media, telling strangers that don't care anything about you, about what your perspective is. And then she lies at the end, or not even at the end, because we're going to review the rest of the video. But she lies towards the end of where I stopped it about nothing. And it's sad that you guys have let an agenda, a propaganda machine that markets to you guys how you're supposed to see things affect the relationship that you have with your family. Fortunately for the family, I'm pretty sure that they're doing better without her, and they probably have all kind of peace. And I'm not even sure that anybody even mentions this woman when they go to dinner on Thanksgiving. And the unfortunate part about that for you is that you're the only person that's probably hurt from this. And I am a conservative. Some of my family, very few of us, are conservative. I think that most of us, especially in the black community, that are old school, I don't know, these new people are a little bit different. But I think that most people from the community are conservative. We have conservative values. We go to church. We believe. I was raised Pentecostal, and my upbringing, whether it's talking about fiscal responsibility, spirituality, how we do relationships, traditionalism. Us in the black community, most of us are conservative, but we vote Democrat because we're easily marketed to and manipulated in order to stay on the Democrat plantation, although this is not the thing that's best for us, right? I'm not going to get into that whole spiel and soliloquy because it's not important in the grand scheme of things of this conversation. But I use that as an example to illustrate the fact that me and maybe a few others of a large family have broken out from the Democrat plantation. But when I go to Thanksgiving dinner, when I go to birthdays, when we get together for large events or weddings or whatever, we have a ball, all of us. We have a good time, we laugh, we slap hands. And as visible as I am, nobody cares about whether or not I'm conservative. They don't. Everybody is doing their own thing, minding their own business. They going to vote how they going to vote. They going to have conversations how they going to have in their own living room. And then when we all come together, we going to party and we going to have a good time. And so, for those that say, for example, oh man, you're not invited to the barbecue anymore. To whose barbecue? My family can cook and we be there having a ball. But white people and some black people are so broken and so emotional about everything that they let how they feel politically alienate them because the rest of the family don't switch over. They may respect them, they may respect their opinion, but that don't mean that they agree with you. And you can't agree to disagree. You decide that you want to distance yourself over these stupid issues. I'm not gonna go over each individual issue. I'm gonna go over the fact that she looking stupid, and I didn't even mean to pause it right here. I didn't mean to pause it right here, but you look and you sound stupid because you're the only person that you're hurting, you and whoever your small, your family, and you're also probably alienating your kids from the rest of your family that could probably help them to have conservative values and views. But neither here nor there. Let's get hear the rest of the video.
It's not something that I can just be like, oh, well, can't do that. So it's hard. And I have, my husband and my kids, and it was good last year. We had fun. It's wonderful. I'm like the luckiest woman in the entire world. Like literally, my family is amazing. My children are phenomenal.
Don't grow up and hate you.
But it's hard for me because when I was younger, I had 36 first cousins. I still do, but 36 first cousins. So we didn't need friends. We didn't need any friends. We had our siblings and our cousins, and I had the most amazing childhood. I really did. Like, it was just fun. And
it was conservative back then too.
But holidays were always filled with like all of my aunts and uncles and cousins and everybody having fun. And I'm like the most nostalgic person you will ever know. Like, I live in a house that was built by my grandpa, 2 houses away from where I grew up. Like, I want to own my parents' house. Like, the memories and everything. I'm very, very nostalgic person. So
she probably missed out on that blessing, that inheritance.
To have, and a lot of my cousins have moved away. And I want to say we're about 50-50. I don't really know all of my cousins' political affiliation. Or
why do you care? Why is people checking
rights.
People's political affiliation at a family gathering? It makes no stupid sense, man. On an off-election cycle.
It's hard. It's hard not having those big, huge family gatherings anymore. And now I don't have my smaller family gatherings anymore. So it's rough. But yeah, I guess. How are you guys doing for the holidays? Let me know. Has this really impacted you? And I'm thankful, to know the truth. I don't really think I'm one of those people who I don't really think that this administration has changed a lot of people. I just really think that it's opened our eyes. So now we can see what's going on. But it does affect us a lot. And it's hard to hear the words, well, when you get over this, we can all go back to our regular life. Because I don't see me getting over this ever. I don't want to get over it. I do want you to come to your senses and stop supporting people who have sex with children.
So if I ain't even going to address that last part because that's just pure ignorance. So if they don't switch over to seeing things your way, you're going to punish them by absolving yourself from showing up at Thanksgiving dinner and holidays and the holiday season, a whole 9 yards. Got it. Make sure you guys tap into the Make sure you guys tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description. T. Genley, 40% off your first order, 20% off for life. I always like to link back to the content creator just to make sure that you guys understand that it's the right thing to do regardless of whether I agree or not. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm going to keep you guys in the loop.